Hi and welcome to this live currency strength indicator table video with me, John, on this Thursday the 13th of April. Here we have our two tables in front of us. We have the trend traders table and the day traders table. These are the same studies but just highlighting different time frames. You can see here some of the currencies are highlighted in green. That's where we're focusing most of our attention in these videos. And the tables auto update here every 5 minutes 24/7, meaning that our members can see how the market stands right now in real time. Now, we're going to be focusing on Euro US dollar today. We're also going to be taking a look at Euro yen, the yen remaining the weakest currency overall, which is basically giving us an insight into what the market environment is at the moment. Very much a risk on tone in the market. And we want to be looking to potentially capitalize on some yen movements. We've already discussed a couple of yen pairs this week already, so yen definitely the one to watch. But I'm also going to talk about Euro US dollar, so let's jump straight in. Now, we do have US news at 1:30 p.m. today, so we do have to be a little bit careful of that, but we're in a level, or at a level, of resistance at the moment. Now, the tables are suggesting that we go long in this market. However, I don't like to go long when we're coming into levels of key resistance, and the 1.1 is definitely one of those. You can see when price was here the last time, we fell all the way down to the 1.0525 handle, so that was nearly a 500 pip drop. Now we're back at that level again. Are we going to see the same thing? Is price going to reject here and move to the downside? Now, I think fundamentally the US dollar is weak, so the likelihood of us coming all the way back down into the 1.0525 I actually think is fairly unlikely at the moment, due to the current sort of fundamental conditions. Instead, I actually do think price is potentially going to break out of this 1.1 area, maybe even retest it and then move to the next level of resistance. So you can see I've marked out here the 1.1175. Now that was the sort of highs back in March 2022. So if we clear this area here, I think that's the next target for Euro US dollar traders. Now I'm just going to zoom in slightly so that we can actually see kind of what's going on here. Now you can see ever since kind of end of sort of or middle of March, prices really started to create an upward trend here. We're starting to break out and say, but the price is making higher highs and higher lows, and even most recently we've traded through those highs. So another option we can look for is for price to actually pull back into sort of this trend line support. You can see I've got a zone marked in there as well, which is around about the 1.0925 area. So in and around that point we could find support and price could continue to trade to the upside. But really speaking, I want to see a couple of closes above this high. If we can get above that high, let me just mark in that high for you. It's around about the 1.10326. So if we get a couple of closes above that, that would really make a good sort of opportunity to see prices trade higher, I think. So looking at euro dollar, looking for that break and potential retest. Obviously the news today could change that. Price could come all the way back down into here, so we do have to be aware of that as well. Another chart of interest is euro yen. Okay, we like that yen weakness in the market, and euro yen is very similar to euro dollar at the moment, that it's come up into a little bit of an area of resistance. However, it could go higher. So at the moment we're kind of back at these swing highs in here where we did get a lot of selling pressure. I mean, price fell 870 pips from this level, and that was around about the 146.50 area, and price has rejected that in the past. So looking to see if we get a bit of selling in here again. When you're looking to be a buyer of the market, you don't want to see things like that where price is coming up into a resistance level. You want to see price coming into a support point. So the support point for me would be the 145.50, or if price could come back down to this bullish trend line support, we could look for an opportunity long in and around that area. But ultimately I can see price coming up to the 147.50 handle. Above that we have the 1 49 spot 50 handle as well, so potentially euro yen could move a lot higher. I just think at the moment you don't really want to be a buyer here. You want to wait for price to pull back first before looking for your continuation opportunities. But euro dollar, euro yen looking good at the moment, table suggesting further upside, so I'll be looking to see if price can pull back into any key areas to look for any opportunities. Thanks for watching the video. Look forward to speaking to you in the next one.